You're so fat. You're like a big potato. You brown fat cat. Go lay down or something, please. Please, kitty. Hey, Effie, how's it going? I like that. You almost rhymed. You almost got a rhyme off there. For just tell me you're busy. You can. I mean, you can come in just to tell me you can't come in. I appreciate the thought. You just put it on idle. That's fine too. What are you busy at anyway? Not that I'm accusing you of not being a person that would be busy doing anything. It's just I like to know what people are doing. Speaking of which, I was gonna set up Divinity 2. I was like, alright, yeah, let's just do that Divinity 2 playthrough. Let's get that started. This feels loud. I know, Kitty, it's so loud. I'm just gonna turn it down in my system. Yeah, I was gonna start some Divinity 2 playthrough, and then I got home and I realized it's not at all installed. Cats, what are you doing? You're embarrassing me. It wasn't even installed. Now I was like, well, maybe I can get it installed quickly, and it's allocating disk space, and then I have to wait for it to download and then install, and I have to set up the stream again because then that's not set up at all for Divinity 2 because I had updated OBS. So I'm like, this is gonna take. Forget it. I'll just set it up tonight, and we'll start tomorrow or something. So then, what else am I going to do? Well, Gungeon's always here for us. Gungeon's been a staple game. But where is Advanced Dungeons and Dragons? I'm so mad that that's not a thing. Yeah, isn't this supposed to be what else? Isn't this supposed to be a thing? Like a DLC? How long does that take? What are they doing? It's been years. It's been like 2 years. I don't need to do anything. Don't buy anything there. Research, watch the videos. That's fine. Yeah, awesome. The cat looks like a potato. He's fat. He's light brown. He looks like a potato. And he just loves to roll over on his belly and just be like a big potato. He's a perfect potato color and shape. Except giant and like fuzzy and much warmer than a potato typically is. Much softer as well. I guess if you have like a baked potato. It's very nicely baked, it's kind of like that. I'll take a picture sometime of him sitting down, like laying down in peak potato formation. Yeah, Vance, didn't they make enough? Because Enter the Gungeon is a commercially successful product. Didn't they earn enough off Enter the Gungeon to just dev full time? I'm not sure what the dev's doing before that. I don't think this can't be their first game. They've been doing this beforehand. Even so, I mean, most devs start developing part time because that's how the indie industry works. Indie game industry tends to work. People just doing it as a hobby and then part time. I think studios, just having a bunch of thoughts about how game development works from like a business standpoint. And I think it sells room to evolve so we can get more good games out from talented people. More talented people involved, more freely. Yeah, I'll take rations. Sacrifice the ammo for it. Where's my other chest? You're making me a liar by staying. You can... that's up to you, really. I can't... I don't control you. Even lacking new, enjoyable, and replayable gaming. Well, I mean, you've seen the stuff I've been playing. Obviously, Gungeon's around. What's new? Guys, there's a game, where's a recent game? Oh, what's it called? It's on Steam front page. I saw it on Imager a lot. I don't know if it's any good, so... Hold on, I'll tab. Starts with an E. Synthetic. Yeah, top-down roguelike. It's on the top front page of Steam top selling list, and I saw it advertised on Imager. Don't know if it's any good or not. It was just a thing I've seen. Because it being a roguelike, obviously that's a huge replayability. Huge replayability thing. I've been personally really enjoying Vermintide 2, but I understand it's not quite your cup of tea. Classic PvP games. Counter-Strike's still big. Any one of a million MOBAs. Although I find myself just unable to stay super dedicated to a PvP game. Probably just due to the frequency of me being kind of competitive, but then also all team-based, and then I just get mad at people, and I feel like this is just unhealthy. I don't like who I am when I play these games. Top-down roguelike, never heard of that before. LOL, because is what we're playing right now. I never just stood in the birds before. It was a spiritual experience. Any secrets to grab? No. If you're looking for innovative games, well, you can find genres you haven't played before, or have genres you haven't typically historically enjoyed in the past, and then search for something in that category. Since I'm really down for fighting games now. I don't have any fighting games. I don't play fighting games. I don't think I'm going to get into them. But man, just the evolution of the fighting game is like such a complex niche genre with its own. It has its own involved communities. Has its own language evolved. It just grew so much compared to like how fighting games were handled when I was a kid. Now the genre has so many expectations and so many nuances. And also, it's not team fighting games typically aren't team-based, which appeals more to my competitive side of I don't want to blame my teammates because it's unhealthy, but then I can't help but feel like it happens. It just happens. I'm frustrated, and I'm not. If I'm having, that's how I know to criticize the game. It like sets off my critic alarm. If I'm feeling frustration, that's bad. Why am I frustrated? Where's that coming from? Is it a design issue? How can that be improved? That can be avoided. And if I'm feeling frustrated just because I'm playing with other people, then that I feel like Rick. Just a misanthrope. I like being reminded. Tile-based game. That's new. Tile-based game. I was right now, next week, 5 years. Why is there? I can't remember. I hate this guy. That's the wrong button. I've been playing too much of Vermintide, and I hit Q to switch weapons. Tile-based games. I just played a trash mobile port. It wasn't trash, but I mean, it's like a port of a mobile game. Played that for about 30 seconds last night. A tile-based mobile game. It's turn-based. It'll be turn-based strategy. I guess we have to look for that primarily. Whoa! Oh, come on with the snake, the serpentine patterns. Man, although tile-based strategy used to be just all over when I was younger. Should grab this key. Because also turn-based games were much more common because computers handled turn-based. They didn't handle real-time games as well. Do we want to become cool? How cool can we become? We become kind of cool. I only carry one of these. Obviously, it's when like Civilization was around, Civ, which of course isn't new. All right, we're super cool. I'm just gonna eat our ration and continue. Do I want to be over here? I want to get my key. God, I'm having I'm real tired today. It was a rough day at work. We had a big project, so I'm kind of spent. But I'm trying to think. I'm getting like mental screenshots of these great tile game, like hex and tile-based games I played when I was young, but they're not like the titles aren't coming back to me. The original Fallout and Fallout 2. If you've never played those, I would still highly recommend them. They have aged, I'd say. Okay, the second one definitely aged better than the first one, or the second one, yeah, aged a little better than the first one. I still think they're both great. It does show its age, but I think, yeah, a little bit of patience, it ages fine. And those are actually hex-based. And are, of course, RPG games, turn-based RPGs. And are way darker than the modern games, with maybe a little bit of the exception of New Vegas got a little bit of the darkness. And like, cause in like Fallout 2, I remember there's a quest where you sleep with a woman who turns out to be like this powerful guy's daughter, and you have to, and then you do drugs with her in her bedroom, so you're like, your character's high, and then it's like the local mob boss's daughter, and you have to, she kicks you out, and you have to like sneak out of the building or fight your way out. Because you're just, you're like this clown that the mob boss is like, oh, you violated my daughter, and he tries to kill you. I was like, well, that seemed pretty intense. And there are worse ones than that. That was I mean, some get like real gross. Also, you can kill children, which always sound like a psychopath when I criticize games for you being unable to kill children. What I mean is, what a huge immersion breaker that is when you save the game to go on your little, post-save, about to quit rampage, and then the children are invulnerable. Just a big immersion breaker. I don't want to kill the children, but I want to know, that they could die. I want there to be stakes. Oh, I thought I was real clever there for a second. Sam. Oh yeah. Then again, yeah. I guess you are on max. That's a whole different ballpark. What do you have? Key, brick of cash, ring of vampirism. None of these are that good. Back key, like maybe. Chaos Reborn. Sounds familiar. Dude made the original XCOM original Chaos. Let's say sounds real familiar. Chaos Reborn. Original Chaos. Yo, where's my search bar at? Everything's all broken. I have too many games all up on my Steam that I track some like really terrible, and I use Chaos. Chaos is not on Steam. Oh, jeez, I have to. Now I have to use a search engine, which is not what I intended to do. Because I use Steam to track games, so I'm like, probably better just to look at things. Turn-based tactical 14. Oh, it is on Steam. Why didn't it show up on Steam? Whatever. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I just saw this the other day because it was on my thing. My feed or whatever. I don't know. However you discuss Steam, like it's been a hard day. There's a whole bundle of turn-based games, and it's in there. Indie turn-based multiplayer. Oh, it's a multiplayer competitive game. It does look kind of cool. Anyway, now I'm done just leaving the pause screen up for like 2 minutes in the middle of my stream. Real good habits I'm working on here. It reminded me of a game, I can't remember the title. It's like a 64 game. And it was a grid-based, like, fantasy strategy combat game. And I really liked it because I was a bear. I played it with my friend. Okay. Played with my friend, and then he played the main character. Because this is what I would do. This is what we would do as children, playing these turn-based or whatever games as younglings. We would one person would play, and then, you know, that the main character is the avatar or whatever. Hey, a blueprint is, like, the best. Wow, especially when he gives us all that. Right off here. Lorp has become a nuisance. When his transfer papers come in, do your best to lose them, eh? Ayo, I have never had this note before. Wow, isn't this fun? Even playing this game for like 500 hours, I've never had this note in Secret Room before. In fact, the note doesn't even disappear. Oh my, that's crazy. But yeah, the one player would take the role of the avatar, the other player would just be like some random side character. And so when we played that, my friend was the main character was his avatar, and I was the bear. Fun times being a child. I have no blanks since the Snaky Snoo, and I don't like him. No, don't touch me! Mercy. I don't know where he is. I don't know where he is. I don't know where he is. Oh, I rolled into him because he stopped moving because he hit the wall. Oh, that was we were real smooth there for a second. And then he hit the wall and stopped, and I looked like an idiot. But for a second, that was really cool. Just like Ogre, I want Ogre Battle 64. Why has that not been remastered? I think maybe a lot of people didn't like the game. I love Ogre Battle 64. I don't even know why, because the gameplay isn't even very good. Why did I like that game? Because I played it a lot with my friends. Doing that same tactic of, because they had a good role-playing system. Because the combat was pretty much automatic. You had a tactical map and you could control your squads around, have them move around. But once they actually got into combat, they would just automatically choose targets. You could, choose them. You could tell them who to focus generally, but couldn't specifically control their actions. So you just had to set up their formations and abilities and give them equipment, and then and send them out there. It's much more strategic than tactical, because the tactics were handled. They just did whatever you told them. It's much more strategic. I played that game so much with my friends, and I don't think it's ever been remastered or re-released. Which is a shame, because I thought it was great. Pretty sure the Ogre Battle series doesn't even was never even that huge. At least not in America. Why am I shooting the dueling pistol? It's embarrassing for both of us. Chaos While Wizards trying to kill each other. It's not team-based. Early footage of one guy. I think it's really cool. I mean, I could also, yeah, that'd be great. I was gonna say I could just watch trailers. I'm like, why'd I watch a trailer? It's like, that's not real, right? That's not legitimate. That's a marketing material. Doesn't tell me anything. I know better than that. I mean, I guess there's gameplay footage in there, but you know what I mean. Big difference in how, a game is specifically structured to sell copies versus how, somebody who's watching it is. Which is why Let's Plays, I think, have a lot of value and are around to stay, at least just for, like, reviewing and marketing. Big difference between playing a game and selling a game. I think if I said this is not team based. I think if I said that, I think what I meant was you control a team, like there's a team there. Unless that's not true, but you have a squad. Squad based would have been, yeah, that's how words work. Man, it has been a long day at work, hasn't it? That it appeared more squad based. Wait a sec. I remember a game like that. That is also very old. I doubt it's the same one. It's also a different game. Hold up, cat. Now we're just trying to kill each other. Oh god, there's another game like that I'm thinking of that's remade. I don't think it was Chaos Reborn. I think it was a similar game. Yes. Did I play it or did I watch someone else play it? It's been so long ago I don't remember. Evidently, it's been that long. I don't remember it. Oh, I think TV played it. Alright, yeah, I think he played it. And evidently must not have went anywhere, because I haven't heard about it and can't think of it at all. So, rip whatever game that was. Definitely wasn't Chaos Rift 1. Unless they significantly changed the aesthetics of the game. There's a... I remember I played a game with my old best friend, and it was wizards killing each other, and it was like, this had to be like early-ish, mid-90s. And it was like super obtuse and impossible to navigate, so we just kept throwing random spells at each other, because the controls were ridiculous, because it's like a complex mid-90s video game. So, this is a lot. It's impossible. Like, the UI is terrible, the designs doesn't make any sense, controls are completely obtuse, and there's no, like, this video games hadn't evolved yet, so the tropes aren't there. But then I had a lot of fun, because, you know, sometimes you summon, like, a Hydra or something, and it was really cool, and then you set, like, the woods on fire, and it would kill the other wizard, because he's in the woods, all of a sudden there's a forest fire, but he can cast, like, an ice spell, and freeze himself, or whatever. My friend got bored of it much more quickly than I did. And I don't think I ever even knew the title. I think he just was like, hey, I have this game on my computer. So I played it a little bit. I think maybe I didn't like it because I was winning. I was getting too competitive. I was probably getting too competitive. So I don't like playing competitive games. Because then I do get competitive, and then I want to play games to have fun. And if I'm playing a competitive game and I enjoy winning, like, that's great, but am I enjoying the game because it's a good game, or just enjoying the game because I'm winning? There's a difference between, hey, this is a good game, it's bringing me some sort of pleasurable experience, and this game is trash, but the other guy lost. I'm better than he is at this bad game, and he can still get legitimate, like, endorphins out of that, but I want mine to come from, like, a place of, like, artistic value, which sounds super pretentious, instead of just being winner. There just looks like this all-stat screenshot. 1985, holy cow! Oh, I have a... Hold up, let's, guys, I have to kill you, because I can imagine what this looks like. 1985, that gives me a lot of what I need to know about this. Alright. 1985. Video games just used to look so bad. And I love saying that because of course it looked bad because the technology wasn't there to make them look anything like any other way. But I mean, I still like it. It's fun. It's fun to really like just take it as an objective point of view. Wow, that looks just miserable. It looks hideous. I think games, it didn't take them long to grow into a point where they can be, where they can have, you know, more than a few colors and higher resolution than like three pixels. In which case, you can do a lot just with the simple pixel art, and the industry did. But still, man, some of these old games, they just tickle me. I forget which one's better, green or blue. I think green's better than blue. So I'm green. I'll just fight the boss, see if I get a key. It's open chest. Yes, I'm not using friggin' the other one. Oh yeah, I mean, if you wanna provide me with just hideous old games, I have a lot of them stored up here in my memory bank. Oh, hello. Cart that randomly didn't move. There's like a horror adventure that came out recently, which isn't at all what you're asking. Not all what you're asking for is like a replayable tile-based game. But it's like the council. Yeah, it was just generally a game I saw. It's getting a little bit of hype, and I want to check it out. My wife wanted to check it out too. I might let her do it, and then she can do a write-up on it or something on it. Speaking of which, finally got my Vermintide 2 review out. You know, it's only been like out for a month or whatever, but integrity, it takes time. If I'm gonna review a game, I'm gonna make sure I experience as much of it as I feel I need to experience. Sometimes it takes longer, especially when I don't have a review copy, because straight up didn't have a review copy, I'll just a release date copy. Oh, where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Oh, come on! Okay. It's been a while since I played Gungeon, so I'm a little rusty. Sea of Thieves looks interesting as well. It looks kind of interesting. I've heard some mixed opinions about it. Looks like an open world Guns of Icarus, but with pirate ships instead of steampunk nonsense. I think I would like it if I had people to like reliably and regularly play with. But I don't, and it seems terrible playing alone. It seems like it would just be an atrocious experience. But if you had like a group of friends and you're just doofing around pirate ships together, then that might be alright. You just linked Dwarf Fortress? You mean actual Dwarf Fortress link? Oh my god, you did. I'm playing Cogmind right now, and that's in the same vein. Although they did add a optional like UI mask that, or not UI. I guess it would be UI. The UI is included, but you can choose between just bare bones ASCII characters, like just like Rogue, or you know they modify it a little bit if you want something a little less hideous, and I definitely chose that option. Especially just for ease of, just makes the game better because what's happening is more apparent to the player. And clarity is a real thing to consider about game design. One reason why I like Into the Breach so much is because it was a great example of a game with high deal of clarity that respected clarity. Oh, what have I done? Okay. Just stop it. Stop it. I still don't have a key. We're low on keys. It's sad. Normally we're alright in keys. Oh, that was, like I said, rusty. Also, I'm ahead on Slay the Spire by one episode, which I would need more of. Be responsible to have a bigger backlog than that. But I'm ahead. When's Blue gonna come out in Slay the Spire? Is it out? I have to check. Hold on, I check every day until they update it. I've alt-tabbed like 8 times during this one stream. I'm the best. So responsible, especially because I'm not on screen cap. Oh, world record speedrun, cool. But I don't see any new Blue. Congratulations to whoever apparently got the speedrun world record, unless that wasn't today. That's a news article reporting on an event that happened prior. Either way, whatever. Speedrunning. Good job, guys. Seems like a weird game to speedrun because it's like turn-based nature, but there aren't really that many deck building roguelikes. There's not much precedence for it, and you can speedrun any game. Also, do speedrunners just play on normal difficulty? I imagine they do. It's not ASCII. They're just representations of ASCII characters. That's I like that. That tickles me. The dueling pistol is like real bad and is unable to even kill these zombies. I guess we can use the directional pad. Yeah, what is it? There it is, okay. I guess we use the directional pad to steal from the shop if we feel we need to, although he would get very mad because we would both shoot and steal an item. So he'd be a very, very angry shopkeeper. We need to give some ammunition to that, though, to use the D-pad in that capacity. I always briefly think of speedrunning, and I'm like, I could speedrun X game, and then, not the X games, it's like a extreme sporting competition. I can, speedrun a game, and I realized, man, no, because I get some views out of that, grow the brand, be great. Like, nah, because they have a competent speedrun, really got to dedicate a ton of time dedication to the one title. Just play that for hours and hours and hours to even have a chance, and then I have to actually have a good speedrun, I have to learn all the tricks. It's something I really have to dedicate to. You can't casually do that. I'm not sure if you can earn recognition as a casual speedrunner. I suppose you can. I mean, you can if you're entertaining enough and do other things, but then but then that's more you being just like a good streamer or YouTuber or content creator versus just the actual speedrunning itself. Where's this buffing man? Buff man? Where are you? Come back here, you. I need to check if Mod the Gungeon will work, because Mod the Gungeon's going well, and then they updated the game, and then Mod the Gungeon's broken, and then I didn't get fixed ever. So I gotta go check how it. I assume by now it's fixed. I need to check. I have to install a new version. Speedruns categories. Yeah, I was just thinking with the because also there's usually categories that get a little more respect than other categories. So I'm thinking with the default mains, whatever the most popular categories. Hell record in each game he's ran. He's done it well. Some people are just really good at it, I guess. But then he also, he still takes a lot of practice for each game. If I'm doing, just kill the ghost. I should have switched guns. I do suspect that speedrunning gets easier the more you speedrun, because there's lots, like the concept of you're just trying to play, complete the game as quickly as possible. There's this isn't like an attitude. You're trying to play the game in a way that lets you beat it as fast as possible. That attitude kind of carries over certain implications in between. That would be the same between all games. It's just how you play the game, which would help a little bit, at the very least. I don't think that's how I want to play games. I don't think I want that to be my attitude. It is good to have some of that attitude, because you have to very objectively think, like, how do I do this the best way possible? Which is really helpful when playing difficult games or games on high difficulty. Except instead of doing it for the sake of doing it quickly, you just need to do it for the sake of completing the game. Unless you are speedrunning it on really high difficulty, like Dark Souls, whatever, and you're beating it half like a new category, no deaths or whatever. Yeah, okay. I just meant for like a new game, like a game you're just picking up and playing without much experience. I tried Necrodancer, speed kills, memory games. Oh, you say you did it. That's as long as you're not. According to Twin Galaxies, you probably got some world records. Get back here. That was explosive bolts. Real sad. Running just disturbingly short on ammunition. Don't really know what he's doing. Pistol's probably slower than our default pistol anyway. Oh, especially long? Oh, man. I really couldn't do it for long games. Like, speedrun to Slay Spire, okay, cool. I don't know, how long is that speedrun? Like 15 minutes? Like, super short? How long's a no-glitch speedrun of The Legend of Zelda, you know? There's no way I can maintain the appropriate level of focus for a long enough time for a like, big AAA adventure game. So I definitely would be speedrunning titles that are a little more tight in their experience. Which I guess is generally the games I play anyway. Games that aren't diffuse, which is, I think, something the industry is moving away from generally anyway. It could be Mat Man, it could also be Healer Man. I'll just take the chest. Now that nature of the industry has evolved a little bit, games aren't diffuse. Even though Metal Gear Solid Survive came out, what, 2 months ago? And that game was painful. I played it for a few hours, and I'm like, this is atrocious. This is like, ugh. Russ from the site played it, and he's like, no, after the first 30 hours, it gets pretty good. The game should be good before, you can't, if it's not good for 30 hours, it's just not good. Like, I can't. I don't have to commit a full work week into a game just to get to a point where I can enjoy the game at all. That's ridiculous, it's insane. Wow, I'm just not hitting things well today. Oh, see you, loser. Alright, we're alright. Just kill him. Just kill him dead. He's almost dead. We're not in range, not in range. Commando him if I have to. No, you should be dead in a second. Whew. According to Twin Galaxies, Al Gore speed ran the whole internet. Well, of course he did. Well, that doesn't count. He was the developer, right? You don't get the credit for speedrunning the dev build. Cheating. Well, which I guess that's like another layer to the joke. Yeah, funny. I like that. Nice complex joke. Anything I'm gonna steal from the shop with our directional pad? No. I also like surprises in my game, which, like, the perfect speedrun is predictable. Because, like, alright, if this happens, and I do this perfectly, then I should have about this time. I really like having to deal with unexpected surprises. Like, just from a fun perspective of my own entertainment. But I guess they're not strictly speedrunning for entertainment, because it's just something, you like the concept of speedrunning, not necessarily every second of speedrunning. I don't like this. Please stop. We need more damage. Hegemony rifle's not that good. Carbine? This is the rifle. Yeah, this is the rifle. Carbine. Shoots more quickly. Shades makes this cooler. I'm not sure if it works without ammunition. That's a dueling pistol. Get out of here. Needler's not very good either, but I'll use it because it's expendable. It's an expendable cactus. Did I call it a needler? Whew. Ah, oh. Lost armor. We're not playing particularly well today. You better keep dodge rolling. They aim at you, and you need to be more careful about that. Try to get your sleep tonight. One episode ahead on Slay the Spire because one didn't get published, and I swear I set up to publish and then it didn't. So I'm like a little bit ahead on Slay the Spire. And maybe I can leverage that to get some extra sleep. What is this? That's the drill, isn't it? In it! Just open chests without keys. And it's one of the newish items for the last update, which was... I already forgot what it's called. That game... Oh, there's a game. Payday. Almost said payload. Payday. Gold chest. Ooh, don't mind if I do. Ooh, and a cursed. Ooh, and a black market. Alright. What do I... Wait, do I need to have 0 keys? I do kind of need it. If I leave, I lose my elder sign. My elder sign? My elder blank? Okay. They should have made the cactus really, really strong, but doofy. Kind of like how Final Fantasy VII cactars. I guess just Final Fantasy for you. That's a recurring enemy. Cactars. Aren't they really strong? It's been a very long time since I played a Final Fantasy game. I don't buy anything here necessarily because we have a black market to go to. But I do want to go to get this golden chest. South Park Fractured Butthole. That's out now. I thought it came out like a while ago. I don't think it did. I think it's relatively recent still. Unless I'm wrong, and I've just been hearing about it. 'Cause sometimes that happens. Sometimes a game comes out, and then you don't hear about it for whatever reason. You know, it could just be a bad week. And then people keep talking about it. Well, they stop talking about it, and then, you know, someone, for some reason, brings attention to it, start talking about it again, and then you see it, and you're like, oh, is that out now? Yeah, it's been out for 6 months, actually. As you can tell, I'm a very professional video game journalist. Also super weird. One of the editors at Coin Drop, she was chatting and she said something about where she lives, and turns out she lives in the same apartment complex as I do. She's like right across the street. I was like, it's a small world after all. You what? Mr. Macho Man. Oh yeah. Have his persona put up on a cactus. I suppose you must Photoshop this. I'm not sure I get it. Not to invalidate your desires. I'm just not sure if I share your vision. Might need to either Photoshop it or just very sloppily, like, put his face onto a, like, in paint, like cut out his face and put it on a picture of a cactus. Because Paint, MS Paint's where you go to make just the highest quality memes. I have needles for you all day, buddy. The only good thing is it doesn't have to reload ever. So even though it does no damage, it also never has to reload. So you can just shoot them all day. I'm gonna break you. the thing, because the emoji, the emoticon did the thing. This is scary. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. Stop it. There's too much going on. Okay. Okay. Twitch icon, Twitch badge, the Twitch symbol. What is it? What's it called? Wait, the symbols the Twitch called. They earn over time. They have them. Man, I'm more tired than I realized. Okay. Mimic tooth necklace, really? Really? Huh, alright. I mean, I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. They didn't come in the right order. The cigar to your pincushion. The spine of the... I can't do my Randy Savage impression right now. I have not enough cocaine. I'm far too low energy right now. But you know what? It's okay. Sometimes you don't want to do a Macho Man Randy Savage impression, and you don't have to. We all have those days. Some days we're Macho Man Randy Savage, and some days we are I can't think of any wrestling personalities that are quiet, because I guess we're like the Undertaker. There it is. Because obviously most wrestling personalities are intentionally very large characters, larger than life style characters. Stop. I hate everything about this. Okay, just really hoping one of those that fire would get up. Hey, you didn't walk into the fire. Do I even care about you? I guess I could. Yeah, I guess I care about you. I am shocked that that hit me. Okay, this is a unsustainable position I'm in. This laser needs to stop. Mr. Gold Skull, please refrain from killing me. Oh, there's still more in here. It's a big room. Here you are. Oh, no. Alright. Thank you, Commando. You're the greatest. He's the best spoken person I've ever seen. He stopped the Rapture, fought 4 horsemen in the planet in the world in 2012, and sacrificed himself to win. He is a hero. I believe they painted him on the ceiling of my state's capital. Everyone loves a good martyr. And the AK-37. Oh, we just get more HP. I don't think we're close to getting too cursed yet. Reload stone is also fine. We don't need this drill anymore. I'll take the reload stone. Monster blood? Just like a lot of curse and a lot of HP. Pretty sure we can handle 2 curses without dying. Do I have enough for the game? I might not. I might just spend too much. I have 20. We can do 20. I can get a Vorpal gun, because I don't need anything else. I can get a key. Use a blank, get a key, get the A-key. A-key's a decent enough weapon. Come back for that. Any of these passives help if I'm trying to do. Not really. What's the reload stone do again? Yeah, absorbs any bullets. Okay, that's what I thought it did. Just wanted to verify. We might get something to cheat. Do I even want to care though? Yeah, we can teleport right back. Playing your last city. But but would Randy Savage as a warrior, would he not be in cahoots with the Horsemen of War and Conquest, particularly as a champion? That was horrible. Oh, I ran into the stupid barrel. I then couldn't move, and I panicked. And I rolled right into this guy's face because he had a gun in my face. I was going to shoot him, but then I was too. Good thing I have all extra HP for tons of curses, which is going to generate more champion characters, which then gets me more ditter faster. Glad about Monster Move, though. I don't like the Needler. Definitely am in the market for a better weapon. We're doing terrible at not getting hit, which is kind of an important... I was about to use my reload zone. Kind of an important... Just stop. Stop it. Stop. Important concept, but thank you for the HP for Mulligan on that room. Oh. It's not use such methods. Ooh, oh yeah, of course it's a mimic. Are you suggesting that Randy Savage is dead? So I gotta tell you, that's fake news. Legends never die. Got a third key, and we come back to our cursed area. And I suppose I don't want the bottle, no that, no napalm strike. I'll just buy the A key. Unlocked and loaded, and we'll go try to do this game real quick. We don't have any way to cheat, which makes me a little upset. So I have to play fair and square, which is for suckers. Luke, trust your instincts. Ah! It's like 3 pixels. Hey, it's a decent enough weapon, search for our boss. I was so excited because I haven't played for months. I like aced those 3 shots. I was super happy. And then I got so close to getting that one, I dropped it last second. Now let's go, Dragon. Why aren't you firing? I don't have beams. Also, I have a sling. Should probably choose that. It's made for this job. Oh, a few of those like shrapnel I knew I should reload stone. I was like, I'll just roll through. I'll save reload stone for a more dangerous attack. Like if I can't stop his knives or I get stuck in a bad spot there. Should have just blanked it reload stone. Now we're gonna lose HP for no reason. So I could just be like, what do I want ammunition for? What's some Shades revolver? And then I pop that and I just eat all these bullets. And then realize I put myself in a bad spot. I was gonna take damage for sure. It's fine. I don't need more blanks. I'll just finish them off. Yeah, we'll finish them off with the sling. Maybe reload our genie gun. We have a lot of anti-boss weapons, not a ton of clearing bullet hell weapons. Especially with me taking hits every other room, it's not going to last very long. It's going to be a very unsustainable process for me. I'm going to have a bad time in bullet hell. Is there anything else like the opposite of speedrun? Instead of winning a game, like in the fastest, most efficient way, are there any rewards for doing it just the worst way you can? Is there any measure of playing a game just so badly that it's impressive? Cause that's something I could endeavor for. I guess I have to go down this way. What weapon do I want to use? Void Core, sure. Void Core, welcome to team. Shade's fine too. We get all those bullets. Dude, sir, you saw that bullet. That bullet hunted me down. That was absurd. I don't know why they call it bullet hell, because it's hell. It's hell. Okay, Shades, you're not cutting it. Full core fire is a little bit faster, and sometimes shooting faster is good for the knockback. Sometimes that's all you need. And bullet hell doesn't love to give out a ton of HP. I also have no stat upgrades, I think, for anything. Other than reload speed off or passive. Not really. Yeah, that's what I thought. Maybe some bizarro universe. That bullet hit me. Oh, I thought I was moving a little bit faster than that. Yeah, I don't think today is our day for Enter the Gungeon. And we're doing all right. We're doing all right. Bullet hell's. I mean, we're super rusty, and bullet hell is kind of a hard level. I totally dodged that. Do I feel like I have slow enemy bullets. Or do we have? Oh, we have the blue Guanstone. Oh, this happens every time. I forget blue Guanstone. Blue Guanstone slows down time after you get hit. And that always messes me up. And I always take... I'm not going to blame obviously blaming all our damage on that is absurd, but... That always messes me up when we have blue Guanstone. It throws me off rhythm, like, throws off my concentration, because I'm tracking bullets at one speed, and then suddenly, if I mess up, they suddenly change speed for a second. And then I have to track them again at a new speed, but then they change back, and I have to keep keep switching back and forth, and that just melts my brain. Like I can't do that as well, just having the bullets be fast all the time, or like arbitrarily changing speeds. Not arbitrarily, it's dependent on taking damage. But I'm gonna definitely put some of the blame on Blue Guanstone for us taking damage. Just due to its mental effect on me personally. Where you at? Don't summon things. You summon things. Have to go kill it for respawns. Oh, those circular bolts. It would be kind of sad to lose this run because it is pretty strong. I have some good weapons. Blueprint's really helpful. Don't have any stat upgrades, which is a shame. Can't super reliable on those. Memes that can be made around bad players. maybe instead, no, just do the opposite, where you speedrun bad games that no one plays. Because those are both very entertaining to watch, because you're like, wow, I get this whole experience, this awful game in a very brief period of time. And also, there's less competition, because fewer people won't play those games. I suppose the number of... How many people... That was... Stop. Ugh. There has to be people that just like find games no one's sped run and then speed run and then they speed run the game and then they've sped run the game even despite despite not really doing it like particularly fast, just no one else is doing it. Like that has to be a thing. And the speedrun community probably has some like derogatory term for that act, that behavior. Alright, 2.5 hearts ish for might be lower by the time we get there. For our favorite guy, the Gunlich. Oh wait. I'm just slow. I think I'm just slow today. So now 2 hearts for Gunlich, unless I get really lucky and we get a heart drop. In which case, Yahoo, we're alright. No such luck. Kinda wish I had... Wow, we reload this thing super fast. I kinda wish I had silver bullets. Thanks for the money instead of HP. Speedrun a visual novel. So that's interesting. Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, I'm sure there's people that, like, they're not necessarily, like, I have a passion for this game, so I'm going to play it a lot, you know, and get really good at it, and then I just speedrun it. Like, I'm sure some people don't let it evolve naturally. They're like, I want to have a speedrun. Instead of practicing X game, I'm just going to find this game that rarely anyone plays, and then just, you know, time it and look for a record of it, and I can't find one, and then just claim myself as the, you know, world record holder for it. And then hope nobody, and then if someone challenges my title, I guess then I have to defend myself. Just because the volume of games, like there's so many, there are like 1 billion games come out on Steam every day. I'm really comfortable summoning guys that I can't deal with. Alright, got it. Whew. At least we beat stage 1. I think we gunbow stage 2 and then sling stage 3 if we get there, or just die, because stage 2's been our nemesis for like my entire history of playing this game, is Gunlich stage 2. Nope, not doing that attack. Guess I am doing that attack though. Whew. Oh, you kidding? It hurts so bad. Like emotionally, also probably physically. I'm sure getting shot doesn't feel good, but that just mostly hurt emotionally. Oh, there goes 13 bullets again. Alright, stage 3, 1 heart piece. For not playing for like 3 months, I'm good. No one cares about someone has a record for something like 0-11. I'm sure the person that holds it cares, and they can put on their resume at the video game factory that they're a speedrunner. In this, you know, fantasy world, in this Black Mirror episode I made over my head. Writing the screenplay next week, keep an eye out. Don't trust myself for a second. Interesting that you don't absorb those bullets until he starts spinning. Super curious. Where's the big slices of pizza? Hey, we did it! I'm actually kind of surprised. When I was like 4 rooms before, we had 2.5 hearts. My confidence real low. Yeah, I honestly get better at games the worse position I'm in. Like, that makes me more focused. Like, the higher stakes get, the more focused I am. Which is why I get trouble in the first place. Because I'm just like, I have like 5 HP, half tuned in. And then every time I get hit, I get more and more focused until I'm about to die. And I'm like, oh, okay, now we gotta really, you know, be 100% here. Which maybe that's why I find competitive games exhausting. Because I don't trust my teammates. And if I don't trust my teammates, then I feel like I'm always on the precipice of loss, because then I feel outmatched by my... Because, of course, my perception is the enemy team is quite competent, my teammates are terrible. So then I have to be like, I try to be 100% all the time, and it exhausts me, and then I get frustrated and I quit. Maybe that has something to do with why I tend to get burned out on competitive games for easily. Oh, that was intense. I like that. That's why did I hit space? I think I hit space. Third into a game when I'm in a good spot, the better I do. I get on downward spirals. Yeah, I'm like the opposite. The worse position I am, the harder I try. So yeah, then I get in weird spots where like I'm doing well, and then that means I play worse because I've done well. Which is very odd. Anything I want to play for like 10 minutes? I guess do like a Necrodancer run. Maybe there's something. Maybe there's a Necrodancer Chivo or something I can try to get real quick. Or at least I can just play the game because obviously it's a fun game. Is Necrodancer not a scene in OBS right now? Did I never make it yeah, it did. It's an acronym. Oh, it's It's DOTND. Because those be yeah. That's not how acronyms work at all. One of those letters isn't even correct. Another one's redundant, and 2 of them are for words that you wouldn't like acronymize. They wouldn't put in there. Must have been like very drunk when I made that. Oh, just kidding. Speaking of drunk, it's St. Patrick's Day. As an adult man, I went out with some of my wife's coworkers and friends, and we went to one of their apartments, and we played the Pokemon drinking game, which is just like the most. It's just the most violent, like the most violently drunk you can get. Is trying to become the Pokemon master on Pokemon drinking game. So then I got in like this huge fight with one of our coworkers because we were playing Pokemon drinking game, and we just fought over like I think we actually agreed on what we're talking about, but we're just like drunk and yelling at each other. And then I won. I was the Pokemon master. What achievements do we need? Killed all zones, kill 3 green bats. What's that? Complete phasing mode with any character. Oh, we didn't do that because we can try to do phasing mode real quick. Kind of boring, but Yeah, yeah, kind of one of the lame ones, but does any character just do like Nocturna? Because she's cool, strong. Other things invade other areas. Monk, just do monk. Yeah, I would do monk. He's any character. Not monk, not monk. Hold up. Brief, wires crossed, bard. Phasing with Duff. That's obviously way better. I hit the seed button. That's a seed. Oh. Alright, character to select. Dove, way easier. Beat your time, unlikely. Phasing. Did I turn it into seated? Look, get out of here. Why are you seated? Why are you seated? I just extra mode. I did all zones. I did phasing mode seated because that's how words work. Apparently, my reading comprehension is at an all-time low today. Ooh, freeze enemies, even better. What's your time, anyway? What's your time? What? Come on. Can I get a torch? I actually just need the torch, thank you very much. So that doesn't happen. Gotta admit, that did not feel good. Oh, it's this that I can't afford because I'll die. Walk right out into a dragon. Magic Queen. Thank you very much. I'd like a map. Okay, eat cookies. Give me that health. Don't want that to happen ever again. Less than 6 minutes. I'm not really on track for that right now. That sounds fine. I think you could do better though. It sounds not bad. I see you here. I'm coming. Gotcha, losers. Shop, what do you have for me? Glass armor? Oh, heavy glass armor. Lovely. I am immortal. Thanks for the suggestion. I don't know why I wasn't thinking Dove. Like, obviously try Dove for this achievement. Good thing I have heavy glass armor. Roll right through there, see you. Shop, what else do you have for me? One curse heart? I'll take it. Now that I'd be able to free. Stop chasing me down. It's rude. Real heckin' rude. Alright, we're good. That one took way longer than it should have. The small amount of armor? Yeah, get on my feet. Where's my boss at? There he is. There's a mimic as well. I'll sidestep him. Hey, defense. And heavy. I broke my magic lantern. Oh, that was careless. Not this again. What have I done? I'm such an idiot. I've done it. I'm 33rd best is 2 minutes and 40 seconds. But it was in the old patch, I think. So that is very good. Good job. 33rd is very impressive. Freeze monkey-like enemy sounds great. Get out of here. Get out of here, me. Oh, what the heck hit me? Did he move into me because he was confused? Okay, I have an idea. Freeze everyone. Shop, what do you have for me? You have to have something for me. That's definitely not what I want. I'll just keep the defense. You can't come in, there's no one home! Okay. We're alright, man. It's alright. Forgot spiders can do that. I was like, if I'm in the wall, does a spider hit me? I can't remember. Freeze book. Yeah, I'll take the freeze book. Okay. This went from real casual to real scary. Chasing me. Ooh. I want that fairy though. Okay. Stay away from me. The map is, yeah, that'd be great. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, we got this, guys. Easy peasy. I have the map. It's gonna be a breeze now. It's gonna be for breezy now. Oh yeah, we're fine. That was a little spooky there for a hot second. There's my exit. Gotta go up here. Then I can just ambush it from the back. Oh, he can see me through the wall. Wow, I'm impressed. Ain't even mad, I'm impressed. Oh, well, that was... Get out of here. I did it, yeah, achieve it. A haunting performance. The best is 2 minutes and 40 seconds. No, I saw your time. It was Wait, I saw your time. Did I see your time? Say less than 6 minutes. Wasn't that your time? Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, don't accuse me of not seeing things I seen it. Alright. Embarrassingly almost died. But that was nice. That was nice to get that achievement out of the way. We got like... How many more achievements do I have? Wow, we're only halfway through. I guess there's not. There's only 44. It's okay. It's fine. A lot of them are DLCs and kind of boring anyway. Or it's super epic. Like, complete all zones with solo coda. And then some are kind of lame, like 10 wins in a row in Deathless mode. Like, I don't want to cycle 10 times. Doesn't sound super fun, or kill 3 million bats. It's just kind of something that happens. Anyway, yeah, we'll call it like 5 minutes early today. Thanks for watching, everybody. That's all we gotta say. I don't have no news or anything. It's just we're just signing out. Happy Thursday. I guess tomorrow we can start. I'll get it installed. Divinity 2, I'd probably start that tomorrow, and we can start a Divinity 2 adventure. Also, this guy looks like these characters. I just noticed. So you're a swordsman. You're an enemy, but you're like a special modified version of the enemy with a fun little weapon animation. And these other characters, who are all special, like unique sprites, don't do anything. I haven't really appreciated them before. It's not otherwise present anywhere in the game. I think just seeing that one guy was a modified enemy kind of made me realize that these other guys aren't modified enemies. There's like actual unique sprites that don't do anything. That's fun. Anyway, see you later. Bye.